I'm sorry, but today is on Gaffer, man. Let's get this first thing straight. I give you all the praises, all the flowers, all the plaudits when you deserve it. So goddamn it, I gotta give you the blame when you deserve it too. Coach, Gaffer, manager, Enzo Maresca, this has been your worst week as Chelsea manager. Your worst week, which is crazy, following an excellent week. An excellent week where you handled the banana skin game against Burnley, right? We came out and we thrashed Barcelona. And then we come out and I think you set up a win for Arsenal. Things happen, red card, whatever, 10 men, and we pull out a draw. A great week followed by your worst week yet at Chelsea. This is crazy. This can't be excused. It can't be excused. I'm going to ride with you, Enzo Maresca. I really am. I'm a big fan of what you're doing here, right? But weeks like this week are nothing but fuel to your haters' fire, and I can't let it ride. I can't let it ride, right? It seems like you're not trusting your gut, right? Throwing in Tosin when you know, and you admit it, which I'm very proud of you for doing that, right? That's very big, and we know a lot of these grown men who are managers have too much pride to do that. So I want to praise you for that, right? But you didn't trust your gut and play Josh when you knew you should have played him, right? You did play him today, and that was one of the bright spots of the team, right? But the setup, right? Our attack is on life support right now, and you're not doing nothing to help them. You're not doing nothing to help them, right? We got wingers who I think are on the cusp of doing good things, right? Pedro Neto has been doing good things. He didn't have a great game today, but he has been doing good things, right? Esteval, who is a different level than any other winger we have at the club, who he's going through a down patch right now, but he's been doing good things, right? Jamie Gittins has been doing bits and pieces of good things. Garnacho has also been doing bits and pieces of good things, right? We got guys that want to get out there and make plays, but they not being put in positions to make plays, right? Granted, we don't got Iceman, we don't got Cole, right? But we got you, and you supposed to put them in the best positions. You supposed to draw up a game plan to get them going, right? Right? We got injuries, yes, right? We've been without Moy for the Premier League games, right? Yes, all these things. But dog, I believe you a top coach. You gotta act like it. There's no reason that every time our wingers get the ball, they should get it in negative positions. There's no reason that our wingers always gotta beat one man, then the next man, just to have a little space to make something happen. There's no reason that our attacking players need to be double teamed every time they get the ball. I believe in Maresca ball when it works, right? But I believe right now that the state that Maresca ball is in, it's in a very Enzo Fernandez state. And what do I mean by that? When Enzo Fernandez has a bad game, boy, that shit's bad. But when he has a good game, he's a dog. When Maresca ball is firing, right? When the tactics hitting how they supposed to hit, we look like can't nobody beat us. But when it's not, hey, we look like we're going to finish 10th. Now, I don't believe we are. I don't want to be too hyperbolic, right? I don't believe I'm being hyperbolic at all. Gaffer, you deserve praise when you deserve it. And I'm going to give it to you. But goddamn it, when you deserve some lashings, when you deserve a talking to, when you deserve to be put in timeout, when you deserve to be kicked in your ass and be like, dog, get it together. That's what I'm going to do on this platform, right? It's a small community right now. Hopefully we can continue to grow. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with somebody else. Help drive this video up the algorithm. But Enzo Maresca, you cost us today. Right? If we want to get down to it, Wesley Fofana being a little bit checked out, cost us. But primarily, Enzo, you are not putting our offensive players in positions, right? I don't mean positions on the field, right? You're not scheming up a game plan to get our offensive players in positive positions, in dangerous positions, in positions to where they got 1v1s. We're not creating overloads. There's so many things. There's so many things that can be done, right? And I see you trying. I see you tinkering to do things, right? But I need you to find it. I need you to find it. I need you to tighten up that shot group, right? And get your weapon zeroed. I need you to hit the target, right? I need you to get these tactics right so our boys can progress and get better and we can become a championship contending team, a league title contending, a league title winning team. Because right now we're not there yet. But we got the talent. I believe we got the talent in the dugout, in the manager's box too. But I need you to show me. I need you to show me, right? Your biggest haters, you done gave them all the fuel this week. You done gave them all the fuel this week. So much so that someone who ride for you got to get on your ass too. We can't have that. We can't have that. Not at this point. Not at this time. Not at this point. No. We need you to step up the most. We need you to be a tactical genius the most now. Now. Not after the Christmas break. Not once Cole gets back into the team. Right? Not once we got our whole squad fully healthy. Right? Because do you as a manager deserve that? Yes. Right? But you earn your bread. You earn your living. You earn your money when things are not ideal, because that's when the level of our players has dropped for one reason or another, whether it be injuries, whether it be suspensions due to yellow cards, whatever. We need you to do the stepping up, right? We need you to be the one that wills us to a win. And you have done that before, which is why I know you can do it. You just did it last week. You just did it last week. I believe you set up a win for us against Arsenal. It didn't go that way. Cool. We charge it to the game. We charge it to the game, right? Leeds came out, punched us in the mouth, right? The setup wasn't that great, but we charge it to the game. Hey, bro, we can't keep charging everything to the game. We gonna end up in debt. I ain't trying to do that. I got a decent little credit score. I ain't trying to have my football credit score higher than them. Low than them. Low. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. I believe in the manager, but today he got it wrong. He cost us points. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank. It ain't all on Maresca. It ain't all on Maresca, but it primarily is on Maresca today and this week for sure. For sure. I need some changes, Gaffer. Right? Because if we don't get changes from the Gaffer, then we know what this fan base is. We know this fan base is not far removed from a Abramovich mentality. They gonna start doing that chirping. And I'm afraid if they start doing that chirping get loud enough, it's gonna get in here in our Gaffer, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. So if you one of those people, get your frustrations out with this video. Tell me why you think Enzo Maresca, right, had his worst week. If you think Enzo Maresca should go, let me know why. We can have a nice, healthy debate, right? Matter of fact, if you want to engage in some conversation, come in the comments, right? Let's rap about it. Let's talk about it. Maybe I'll make the next video about the topic that you want to discuss. Maybe I'll make the next video our discussion. Anyway, Atalanta 2, Chelsea 1. Not a great performance, right? Not a great performance for our manager. Had a couple of decent performances, right? Josh Achimpong deserved more minutes. It is what it is. He deserved more minutes. I don't care if you got to get Wes up out of there for him. I don't care if you got to get Trev up out of there for him. And I bet not see Tosin in over him again. Bet not. Enzo Fernandez needs rest. Needs rest. My man already not an exceptional athlete. So when he gets tired, when he's played a lot back to back to back, like he gets way too leggy. Right? I'm not gonna put it all on him for his poor performance today. My man needs rest. My man needs rest. He's not the type of athlete that you can still get good output from him when he's at 80% to start a game, because he'll quickly go to 60%, right? He's technically gifted enough to where if he starts at full percent and by the end of the game he gets down to that 60, that 70 mark where everybody else is close, then he can still perform. But when everybody else is they gas tank full and he's starting with 3/4, he's not a good enough athlete for that. My man needs rest. My man needs rest. Our attack is on life support. I think I spoke about that, about how that needs to come from the manager, about how the manager needs to do his part to get them in better positions, right? To assist them. I think our manager right now has a emphasis, right, on being defensively sound, right? And I respect that. But I think our defenders are of the level, right? They're not of the level of, they're not of the level of a team like Arsenal's, right? To where you don't got to worry about them at all, right? But I think in his mind, he needs to be extra sure to secure them, and that hinders our offense. I believe if he just says, fuck it, right? Not completely leave them out to dry, but he says, all right, instead of giving that extra help to the defense, I'm going to give that extra help to the offense, right? I believe our defenders are okay enough where we might not be getting clean sheets, right? But I don't think they're just going to ship in goals, right? And so where we go from with that little extra help to the defense, only scoring 1, maybe 2 a game, right? If we give that extra little help to the offense, if we can get 2, 3, maybe even 4 a game, that's going to be enough. Our defense is good enough, right, to where we can protect those leads. You feel me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? I don't think it needs to be a huge overhaul, right? I just think we need to stop being a little scared, right? Stop being a little scared to be exposed, because we've already been exposed, right? We can be solid. We can be solid defensively, right? But if our offense isn't firing how it should, then we never pull away from teams, right? Because even with that help on defense, right, we're not gonna hold a clean sheet every game. As much as I think Robert Sanchez has improved, he not keeping clean sheets every game. As good as I think our center backs are and can be, we not keeping clean sheets every game. We don't even got the tactics for that. We don't even got park the bus, haram ball tactics for that. So why bother, right? Why bother? Let me rephrase that. Why bother every match day? You feel me? I understand sometimes, we need a little more solidity, right? But I think right now, we need some more firepower, especially with Cole. With Cole not in the squad and or not fully fit. Because my man not fully fit. He just not. He been out for 13 games. He played his first game against Bournemouth, right? And clearly wasn't fit, right? I'm not saying fit in terms of he's still injured. He's not fit as in he not in game shape. So we gonna let that man get the game shape and help get our offense firing. But in the meantime, and even when he comes back, Gaffer, it's on you. It's on you, Gaffer, to get our offense right. As the Pep prodigy, what do we expect? What do we expect from Pep prodigies, right? Or from Pep understudies, should I say? We expect some good possession, but we expect that ball in the back of the net, dog. We expect it. Didn't bring on Steve, right? I'm not going to kill you for that. Because I believe you got something in mind for Everton. I think you prioritize Everton over this game. You prioritizing the league over the Champions League. Whether that's the right move or not, I'm not going to get it. Not going to do that because that's the right move. But, hey, Atalanta 2, Chelsea 1. Bad result. Bad result. Below average performance. But we move, right? We want better performances from our players, but we need better performance from our managers. I believe we're going to get that. It's been Cam with Blue Empire. Deuces.